The air passenger duty is a fee paid per passenger on flights leaving the UK. Part of the reason it was introduced was to offset the tax imbalance between flying and other forms of transport, since we don't pay VAT on airfare or levy on fuel for planes. What's happened though is that as more and more people take regular flights, air passenger duty has become a huge cash cow for the treasury. Flights are grouped by distance, those destinations more or less than 2,000 miles from London, and then class, economy, first class, private jets. Longer journeys in higher classes pay more. But because it's so arbitrarily applied, it doesn't solve the VAT disparity. And it actually adds an unfair cost to flyers because trains and coaches don't have equivalent fees. As concerns about carbon emissions have gained saliency, politicians have started to claim air passenger duty is a green tax. However, flights within the European Economic Area are already covered by the EU emissions trading scheme. This means there's practically no emissions-based reason to tax flights within the EEA. Any reduction in emissions caused by people taking fewer flights is simply replaced by a different CO2 emitter buying the freed up carbon permit. Crucially, the duty is payable per passenger, not per flight, despite there being at best a tentative link between passenger numbers and CO2 emissions. Air passenger duty has no regard for the fuel efficiency of aircraft, meaning that even on long-haul flights, the environmental case for it is weak. You ought to be able to take a holiday without the government tucking into your spending money. The tax should ideally be scrapped, but at the very least, it ought to be sliced in half.